Welcome to the weather briefing for South Florida through the upcoming weekend. A stalled frontal boundary over the state will stick around into the upcoming weekend. Temperatures are forecast to remain around 5 to 10 degrees above average each day, with highs climbing into the mid to upper 80s inland to the lower 80s along the east coast. Overnight lows are forecast to dip into the lower 60s across the interior areas and only into the lower 70s along the east coast. The combination of these warm temperatures, the frontal boundary in place, and afternoon sea breezes will be enough to trigger some afternoon showers and possibly a few thunderstorms across the northern areas from the lake to Palm Beach County. Similar to this morning, patchy dense fog will remain possible across the interior and Gulf Coast areas, with visibilities dropping below a mile at times. These low visibilities could lead to slower commute times through the early morning hours. For the marine areas, here's a live shot of the fog along the Gulf Coast from the Vanderbilt Beach camera this morning, just north of Naples. These conditions will be possible once again tonight through daybreak Friday morning along the Gulf Coast. Boaters should plan and allow for extra time while navigating due to reduced visibilities in and around these areas. Elsewhere, pleasant boating conditions are expected, with seas forecast to range from 1 to 3 feet across the Gulf and Atlantic waters, with light east-northeast winds continuing. For interests that are crossing the Gulf Stream, here's a quick snapshot of the current position of the Gulf Stream and wave conditions expected along a route from Miami to Bimini Island today. This graphic shows seas less than 3 feet along the track in the top right in blue, with winds remaining below 10 knots in green, and seas out of the southeast through the bulk of the trip from Miami to Bimini. This concludes today's weather briefing. For the latest forecast updates, visit the link listed at the bottom of the slide.